He has, he showed us the six-pack in 300. Also provided a great pre-game, endless looping movie. And he chased some waves and chasing Mavericks. And Gerard Butler is back on the big screen with a new romantic comedy playing for keeps. It's out Friday. Here to tell us all about it. I did it. How'd I do?
By the way, it's great. We've been working on this, Gerard Butler. And it's the best.
It's not Gerard. You hear a lot of Gerard.
Yeah,
Gerard.
But actually, you say that, and I would totally believe you're from Scotland. It's spot on.
It's the Scotland roots coming out. I really do.
Even you said Scotland. It's the Scotland roots coming out.
Why not? Why not? It's a terrific movie. It's always great to get a passion involved with a movie like soccer. I know for you, I do want to show George Dreyer. You play down and out, former soccer star, finds himself here trying to rebuild a life with a son and an ex. You get roped into coaching soccer, and there's a soccer dad played by Dennis Quaid. We want to see this clip real quick.
We do the crossbar, different
we can
thing.
do the crossbar, hit the crossbar. But you're a pro. We're going to move it back right here. Come on. Come on.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Do I get a warm-up shot?
There's no warm-up shots in life, George.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Interestingly, that was one take. I'm sure that was a one-take shot.
First time. You know, in actual fact, I messed up the first one, and then I did the kind of sideways kick, and I literally hit the bar. I couldn't believe it. It was one of those very special moments where you go, okay, that would never happen again in 1,000 tries.
Look, we never get to talk soccer on this program. Very excited to have you here, and it's interesting to see the kids. I was reading, you actually, and I have mine as an 11-year-old. Arguably, the greatest moment of your life as a 9-year-old soccer player. Relive it for me.
Yeah, it was the Cup semi-final, and it just so happened that all the school were out at that point, so they were all watching us play, and I think it was 3-3, and it was the most exciting game I'd ever played. And suddenly the ball is there on the goal line, and it's a scramble. It hits one player, hits me, hits another, and then I kind of jumped up and I did the weirdest knee in, and I never had a crowd go so crazy, and I ran into the crowd, and for that moment, I was the guy.
Look at you. You're happy.
I know.
You're a 9-year-old all over again. I
love that you're bringing that up. It was a great moment.
You were here just a few weeks ago. We were talking about chasing Mavericks. For that, training in big waves. But this, if nothing else, the training a bit more familiar for you than
familiar.
here.
Yeah, Mavericks was an adventure, but this is what I grew up doing. So it was. You mentioned this earlier on. How great to just lose yourself in something for a few months.
It has to be.
Yeah.
And you also, I will say, Celtic, the beloved Scottish side.
Yeah.
You got to play against I'm an Arsenal supporter, one of our mutual enemies, Manchester United. How was it to be out there on the pitch?
Well, that matches my 9-year-old experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up supporting Celtic in those stands. It's your dream to be on that field. And suddenly I'm standing there with my hero, Henrik Larsson, 66,000 people playing a game. I mean, it was indescribable. Yeah.
It's not bad. I do want to ask you about the movie because it's not a bad day at the office when you get to go to the office with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Uma Thurman and Jessica Biel, who was here yesterday. It really is then a movie, I think, for all of us to enjoy for any number of reasons.
Exactly, because it follows soccer. It has these hilarious consequences of a guy being hunted down by various women for different reasons, and he's just trying to do the right thing. So there's a great father-son relationship. There's finding your purpose in life, and then there's also a hilarious Catherine Zeta-Jones and Uma Thurman and Jessica Biel.
I mean, as much as a romantic comedy as it is, it's interesting because these movies so often turn on the performances of the young actor in this, and Noah Lomax is terrific in this film. So, what was it like when you see that sort of young talent coming?
It was incredible. I mean, he walked into the room to screen test, and we immediately knew. He didn't even have to say a word. This is the kid, because he's so adorable to hang out with, nice, humble, and then you never knew what you were going to get. But it was always very truthful, and they're the best. They're the best moments in the movie, my moments with him, because I'm his hero. And I'm always letting him down, but he's trying to do the right thing, So it's very funny, Even a trip to a soccer game turns into a crazy Ferrari ride around a racetrack. You go, how did that even happen? Where he almost kills us both. So it's always funny consequences. But this little kid stole my heart.
Is it nice to, soccer's really a sport on the come in this country. It's starting to find its place. Is it nice, if nothing else, to sort of bring the gospel of the sport along with a great great movie.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, look, I look what David Beckham did for this country, you know, for soccer in this country. Just to do you a little bit, because I was amazed how many people play soccer. I think it's actually the most played sport in America under 11. But then after that, they branch out and go into the very American sports. But it's so great to watch kids play soccer, you know, because it brings back those memories we were talking about.
It's playing for keeps, and it is the film, Playing for Keeps. A great movie. Do not miss it. Gerard Butler joining us. Terrific. Thank you, my friend.